Yung skin color ko. Mapimple talaga ako.
Scars on my body.
Facial features ko.
Physical qualities.
How I dress.
How I act.
This month of March is all about celebrating women.
From highlighting each other's achievements to learning to embrace ourselves.
It's all about empowering one another.
However, we continue to receive criticisms on the daily, and along with all women over the world, we struggle with confidence because of societal standards and stereotypes.
Most of us grow up with this kind of thinking, and in one way or another, it shapes our self-esteem. For this second episode, we gathered 8 women who will be sharing their experiences with us today.
Women have this mindset that confidence matters as much as competence.
Sadly, for women in particular, being in a patriarchal society and even a Western-centric society at that, sort of confines women to beauty standards that lack dimension, that lack the diversity that makes it so beautiful in the first place.
Sa tingin ko, dahil sa mga beauty standards na pinapakita ng social media at saka ng society in general. Kasi habang nagtatagal, parang meron na silang image ng magandang babae. Maganda yung skin, perfect yung features, maganda yung katawan.
I also think that women tend to worry more about being unattractive, being disliked, outshining others, or grabbing too much attention than men.
We try to fit this cookie-cutter image of how a woman should be. And most women don't grow up to be how society perceives an ideal woman should be.
We are often looked at based on our appearance, our attitudes, and upbringings, while men are simply raised as the superior sex compared to women.
If I can count the days that these insecurities get to me, I'd be losing all my fingers and toes.
People tease me in a non-verbal way, just criticizing with their own eyes, and from there, I know what that means. Aside from my physical qualities, being small, I also have personality flaws which are obvious, especially when we're working together.
Because of those teasing, shaming, I had this thought that I am broken, I need some fixing. Almost every day of my high school life, I would listen to people tell me that, and I couldn't change that overnight.
Not only I, but so many women have endured experiences like this that shouldn't have to happen in the first place if all kinds of beauty were just respected and honored.
Yung mga relatives ko din, simula nung bata ako, parang, nalangitin mo na. Tapos binibigyan ako ng mga kung ano ng products. Nung high school nga, tawag sa akin, chiga. Medyo racist. Kasi nga, medyo singkit daw ako, tapos yung skin color ko. Tapos, meron pa akong neto, yung keratosis pilaris, yung chicken skin. Parang, kunwari, pag magsisleeveless ako, sasabihin nila, ano yan? Ano nangyari dyan? Tapos yung itsura nila, parang, tignan ka nila, parang yung nandidiri sila.
Scars on my body because when I was younger, I think around 15, I had a suicidal episode. Luckily, I survived it, but it left marks on my body, which was from my neck down to my abdomen area, and then I have a little hole in my stomach also because I had a tube there when I got operated. That got me insecure a lot because I would have questions all the time na I'm not ready to answer, like especially if it's just someone that I met or a man asking me that, it kind of feels uncomfortable and I'm always caught off guard. So yeah, it made me very insecure.
I'd be lying if I said that my insecurities did not affect me at all, because it does. And I do have bad days. I often just take a step back, breathe, and rest,
and take the day off.
Simply ignore and move on. I tend to focus more on my strengths and my competitive advantage.
I let myself hit rock bottom. I let myself feel. I let myself speak, cry, be emotional, be sad about it.
Nung before, gano'n lang ginagawa ko, iniiyak ko lang siya. Way lang din na parang help sa sarili ko. Kuwari sa Instagram, unfollow ako ng mga tao or mga posts na sa tingin ko nakakapagdagdag din sa kung anong nafe-feel ko, yung insecurities ko. Naisip ko lang rin na, yun nga, hindi ko control yung sinasabi nila. At saka, hindi naman ako may apektuhan ng ibang tao kung parang firm na yung mindset ko na okay lang naman to, wala namang problema.
Self-affirmation is the key.
Looking at the brighter side of myself.
Sabotaging these negative thoughts to overcome these insecurities really help a lot.
Nasa process pa rin ako kasi ng parang pag-recover dun sa mga insecurities. Pero nasa pag-iisip ko lang din talaga siya. Hindi siya about din sa other people. Parang recalibrate lang din yung mindset ko. Contemplate lang din sa kung paano ko mag-isip.
Sa akin, syempre, hindi siya nawawala, pero parang band-aid lang yung nagagawa mo. Ang ginagawa ko naman, after ko nang i-insecure yung sarili ko sa isang buong araw, matutulog lang ako, kinabukasan, okay na ako.
I just tell myself to be as you are, act and stay as you are.
Overcoming these insecurities, it's not really easy. Like, I had to heal from all these insecurities that surrounded me. What I actually did is to walk out of the environments that made me think na I am less of a person because of these insecurities. I started to surround myself with people who actually and genuinely care and support me.
Despite of my insecurities, as a woman, smallest things of assurance help me overcome all of these and learn to love myself.
I think that one of the best ways that I learned how to love myself is basically standing up for what makes me not only feel comfortable, but what makes me feel safe. What makes me feel like I belong in the skin that I am in.
For anything, what happened to me in the past actually fueled me on how I can have a better life and how I can have a better outlook in taking my life back.
What I learned is no amount of money, fame, personal relationships can give you the value that only you can give yourself.
Embracing my flaws, embracing my imperfections, embracing and accepting my physical form, my mental form, my spiritual form, and my emotional form.
I'm not perfect, but I'm unique.
So I always tell myself, be kind, Zam. That's something that you should always remember. Be kind to yourself. You're kind to others, be the kindest to yourself.
With everything that has been said, these women show how they deal with their insecurities, but at the same time, don't let it define who they are.
Despite all these flaws, imperfections, social standards, and beauty stereotypes, we continue to change the narrative and prove to the world that we are worth more than what society tells us to be.
It's important to not only be kind to yourself, but to others as well.
Beauty isn't limited to one standard. Diversity is beauty. Every woman is beautiful, strong, and empowered, and that should be celebrated every day, not just this Women's Month.
As we close this episode of School of Scoop, we are giving away a 500 peso voucher for our Shop Scoop Asia to 3 lucky winners. All you have to do is like this video, hit subscribe, and comment down below a question you'd like to ask us. And who knows, that question might even get featured on our future videos. Or you can also comment down below a lesson that you've learned from our video today.
We are excited to see all your questions for us, so good luck!
Winners will be announced in our next episode, so don't forget to hit the notification bell and stay tuned on our future videos. Thanks guys! See you soon!
The journey to self-love is going to be extremely strenuous. It's gonna be exhausting. There are days you just want to throw the towel and just give up, but you owe it to yourself to keep on learning about yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself.